Hey everyone, a quick review on the AAA First Aid Kit. This is something that is overlooked way too often, but is so important to have nearby at all times, especially in your car. Or you can use it while traveling or hiking. I bought this one. This one has 88 pieces in it and cost only around $15 on Amazon. You'll find a link below where you can find it at the best price. They also have smaller kits, larger kits, but for me, this one is perfect. It'll fit in your glove box, fit in the trunk of your car. I bought this for all of my family members to keep with them at all times. So get one of these. Now, I might be a little bit biased because my first job as a kid was a lifeguard, and I would use my first aid kit all the time. It really showed me how important it was to have one around. From bandaging up small cuts to larger lacerations that required gauze and tape. This kit can do a lot. It's mostly geared towards like minor cuts, but it definitely something very important to have around. Now think about it, if you ever taken a road trip and you get in an accident in a place where it could take emergency responders an hour or more to get to your location, this kit would be looking pretty good right about then. It could possibly save your life. I know that's a little extreme, but if you know basic first aid and have the right supplies, you can make a big difference in that critical time before paramedics arrive. Okay, so now I'll get into the contents of the kit just real quick and show you what you would use the different things for. All right, first off, you have your bandages, 10 each. You got your butterflies and just your regular bandages for small cuts. And then you got 3 different kinds of bandages here. You got your extra large ones for bigger cuts. And then you got your tiny little ones. These are little thin strips. And then you got your butterfly bandage, which these are used for short and deep cuts to kind of hold them together. And in this pouch right here, you have your sting relief medicated pads. This is great if you're outside and stung by a bee or get into some poison ivy. You have lots of these little alcohol prep pads, which are used to clean cuts before putting on bandages. You have these antiseptic towels, which are good for keeping cuts and scrapes clean. This will help avoid skin infections and could reduce scarring. You got your tweezers, obviously if you get a splinter or need to get something out that's stuck in your skin. And then so very important, gloves. If you're helping out someone else who's gotten in an accident, before you help them, absolutely put gloves on to help create that barrier against any bodily fluids that could get on you. I believe these are latex free, just in case you have latex allergies. Then we have a triangular bandage, which is mostly used for immobilizing a broken arm. And this, I'm pretty sure this is a whistle. It's kind of an odd shape. I think they did this to save space, but pretty sure you got a whistle in there. Next, you got your combined Abd Pad, which is used for wounds that are bleeding heavily. This is highly absorbent. So, if you hit an artery, something is squirting out a lot of blood, this would be something to help stop the bleeding. And then of course you have your medical tape, which is good to help keep the bandages in place. You also have these gauze pads. You'll want to use gauze and adhesive tape to bandage minor burns, cuts, and scrapes. The gauze is great because it will absorb and pull fluids away from the wound. Then you got your medical tape, which you can use to help hold them in place. You got your scissors. And then we have our conforming bandage, which can be wrapped around a dressing to hold it snugly in place. This can be especially useful for injuries on the hands, shoulders, knees, and elbows, where bandage tape alone would not work. The conforming bandage allows some freedom of movement without allowing the dressing to slip, since it can be flexible as a patient moves. And that's the kit. Remember, you guys, link down below, you go get the best price from Amazon. I highly recommend get one of these for yourself. Anyone that you care about, buy one for their car. There's different sizes. If this is too big for you or if you guys want something bigger, they also have some other ones. I'll include all those links down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys liked it, please thumbs up.